Good evening, guys. This is Chris from Crisp Digitals, and I'm gonna do this video on how I created this amazing looking punch hole binder. And like on the Facebook group, I told you guys I'll be doing this, and this is it. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how this was created using PowerPoint, and if you haven't subscribed, consider doing that and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified anytime I put new videos up. Alright guys, without wasting much time, let's go ahead and start up this tutorial. So you will need a background, which I'll provide you guys in the link below. So in the description I have this background right here for you guys to download, or you can use your own background if you wish to. Alright, so first we'll go to File and we'll go to Blank, and so we'll just take this out. You can just go Control All, so Control A, and it highlights everything, and you just hit delete on your keyboard. Okay, so now first thing I want to do, we want to make sure this is the size we want. Okay, so we'll go to Design, go to Slide Size. Let's go to Custom Slide Size, and we want to go, we are perfect where we are right now. Okay, I just want to show you guys, those of you who would like to change the the size, you can use any of this. Okay, but right now I'm just going to leave it where it is, widescreen. Alright, so I'll click OK. Alright, so go to Insert and go to Shapes, and we're going to select the rounded rectangle, rounded corners. So go there and just drag it. Alright, it doesn't matter, just leave it like this. I'm going to give you the dimensions to use. Alright, so now you're just going to go up here where it's under the shape format, and just go and type in 7.112 7.12, and then tab down and go and type in 12.03 and hit enter. And I want you to drag this down up and just shorten the curve and bring this up a bit and let it just be a line right there. Okay, we didn't put the background like I said. Okay, so that's easy to do. So what we can do, we can just go to wherever you save that background. So I'm gonna go to, let's go to my download folder, and I'm just gonna look for my background. So this is it, so I'll drag it right there, and I'm just gonna, so on that picture format right here, I'm just gonna click 7.5, so by, I think that's it, 7.5 by 13.33. Alright, so that's what you have. So I'll just, don't worry about it, we're gonna fix it. So I'm just gonna drag it up here. Okay, and go to send back, and that's it. Okay, alright, so next thing we want to do, we want to click on this blue and go to shape format and go to shape outline and click no outline, and go to shape fill, and you can choose any color you want. Okay, in the example I chose this, so I'm going to use that to keep it consistent. Okay, so let's see what we have now. Okay, so the next thing we would like to do is to create like a stitch effect around it. So click on the brown, go to Control D to duplicate. You can use Command D if you are using Mac, or if you're using Windows, you can just use Control D, and go to Shape Outline and go to No Outline, go to Shape Fill, go to White, go to No Shape Fill, No Shape Fill, go to Shape Outline, use white, use white, don't say no outline, I was carried away. Use white, okay? So click on white and then go back there again, Shape Outline, and go to dashes, click on that and use whichever one you want to use here, okay? I'll use this one. Okay, so now you can bring them in. Just bring them in, just like that. And if you want to see if you are in the middle, you can just do that. See, you are in the middle, okay? So you let it go, all right? And next thing you want to do, you want to click the middle of this, you want to click the inside, of the brown, and you want to give it a drop shadow effect. So you right click and you go to Format Shape, and you go to you go to this and go to shadow, and now you pick from this preset buttons. We want to go to offset right. So right here you see a little bit of shadow that you can increase it to have that depth. If you want to leave it like this, that's fine, and you can just reduce the blur, okay? Alright, so now that we've done that aspect of it, we can give this a 3D effect. Alright, and I'll show you how to do that. So go to, let's lower this up and go to 3D effect, and now go to top bevel. I want to use this one here that says round convex, and you can see that 3D effect, and you can increase the width of it, I can increase the height of it. And if you go to a slideshow, you see how it's looking. See how you have those edges around. That looks good. So now go to Escape. Alright. So if you are going to create something, excuse me, with the back of it, this will be perfect. But if you notice, we're going to use it to be like this. So it's going to be inside, right? So it's going to be a book. So it's going to be like inside of the binder, not the outside. What we have here, it's if we're making an outside one, okay? So to fix that, all you have to do is go to bevel, and you're gonna go to, let's see, I'll do cutout. Let's see this. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. Let me see again. Let's try this. Nope, that one will not do it. Alright, we're just gonna use this, and let me preview that here and see how it looks. Okay, that looks like it's inside a little bit. Try one more. See, convex. Alright, those wouldn't do it. Let me just preset this one, preset that back, and let's leave this one and just increase that a little bit and see what happens. It's still giving me the back effect. Okay, let's see if I switch that and give this a little bit of oomph. And let's preset that. Let's preview that. Alright, still giving me like a back effect. Not a problem. Go back again. One of these has to be, I think it's this one. Yep, it has to be this one. I want to reduce that. I want to reduce that and increase this. Let's see that. Alright, that looks like it's inside a bit. Alright, not to waste too much time, I think that's what we're going to use. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a white paper in here. We'll go to Insert, Shape, use rectangle. I'm going to draw that rectangle. Just draw any one. I'm going to give you the size. Okay, so now you go to Shape Format and you're going to do 6.71 tab 10.55. Alright, I drag this, you leave it right, let's leave it right here. Okay, can drop it right there. So you go to Shape Outline and go to No Outline, and you go to Shape Color, like the shape fill, and you choose whatever color you want here. Okay, I'm going to choose an off-white a little bit. Okay, so we want to give this a drop shadow, so you go to drop shadow here, or a shadow. I call it drop shadow because of the other software that I normally use. So we're going to put this to offset right, and you can see it out there a little bit. So we're going to increase the distance right there and increase the blur a little bit. So before we do anything else, let's check this and see how it looks. Okay, looking good. Alright, alright, that looks really good. Okay, so let's go to Insert again. The next step will be Insert, and you go to just click on that so it can show you the insert. So go to Shapes and you go to Oval, and now I want you to draw this rounded oval corner. Okay, right there. I think it's too big. And by the way, guys, I just noticed something. This one has a rounded edge to it. And the one we're creating doesn't have a rounded edge. If you want to change it, by all means, you can change it, and it's easy to change. If you want to leave it like that, by all means, you can leave it like that as well. It was probably my error. I should have been referring back to this one. Maybe that's what I should be doing, referring back to this so I create exact same thing. To fix that, you can just click this and hit delete, and then come to Insert, go to Shapes, and just go to Rectangle Rounded Corners, and then just draw it out again, and then reduce this. I am so sorry, guys, very sorry for that. And then go to No Outline, then go to Shapes, Shape Fill, and use the off-white if you want, and now I'm going to come here and change the size to the, let's say, to 6.771 by 10.55. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back. I'll bring it back here. Alright, now I'm going to go to shadow. I'm going to do the offset right, then go here and increase. Okay, and increase the blur a little bit. Okay, sorry guys, now we're back to where we stopped at. So this circle, if it's underneath, it's fine. You can just come here and say bring forward. Alright, so now we're going to take this. No, I don't want to confuse you guys. I'm going to take this out and do it again. I don't want to lose anybody. If I lost you, please pause the video and retract your step. Okay, it's my fault. Okay, so let's draw that circle again. Okay, probably too big. Maybe there. Okay, right there. So now you go to shape outline and you say no outline, and you give this any color you want. It's fine. It can be black, it can be that same color. And now while it's highlighted, you go to Control D and you duplicate that and you set it right there. Control D, duplicate that. Control D, duplicate, 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 duplicate. So I want to see if we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. So we're going to try and reduce the sizes so we can have at least 8. So hold your Alt key and just try and reduce it. Next one, reduce it. Next one, reduce it. To make them all equal and all even, you can just highlight all these ones and delete those and just use this by duplicating it by pressing Ctrl D and just keep going. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So with the 7 we're going to fix that. So just go up here, and just duplicate one more. So we're going to find a home for this. Why this can come down a little bit, this can come down a little bit. And if you don't want to do all of that, just go ahead here, highlight everything, okay, and go to align, go on left align, go align again, and go to distribute vertically. Alright, so it's going to set them to be vertically distributed and like evenly distributed. So if I click out, you see they are evenly distributed. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go back here, highlight them, and while I'm holding shift on my keyboard, I'm going to press the middle, the white. So after doing that, I'm going to go to see shape format is highlighted. So you need to make sure it's highlighted so you can see this section here. Okay, so you're going to go to merge shapes and you're going to go to subtract. Click on that. So now you have that effect. Okay, you have that cut out. All right, so it's looking like this one, right? Okay, all right, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to duplicate this white because we want this page to have that effect as if it has volume behind it. Okay, so to do that, we're going to click on the white and we're going to do Control D, and while it's there, if this is still open on your right side, this is still open, good. So make sure it's on solid fill and just go to drop this one down and go to this particular one that's kind of gray. Click on that and you see that effect. Now I want you to increase the transparency a little bit, okay? So increase that transparency a little bit, right? And then I want you to drag this. See how I'm allowing it to give that overlap, okay? I'm giving it that little overlap on this, on the right side. So I'm going to drop it and I'm going to go to send backward. I'm going to click it, okay? So by clicking it, I've sent it backward, and if you look, it feels like it has we call it volume behind it, okay? So with that selected, I'm gonna go to this effect and go to shadow. I want to give it a shadow on the right, on the left side. So I'll click on that and you can see a little bit of a shadow there, and I'm going to increase the distance so you guys see that, okay? I'm going to blur this up a little bit, okay? So that's the effect we have, okay? So the next thing we're going to do, let's take a peek on what this is going to be like. Okay, we're going to do this right here. Going to fill that one up, okay? All right, so to do that, we're going to go to insert, go to shapes, and we're going to choose this right here, okay, the pentagon arrow. Click on that and draw. Just draw it like that. I'm going to give you the sizes. All right, go to shape format and click on that and type in 0.57 and then hit enter, and then type in 1.3, hit enter. And now you're going to go to shape outline, no outline, okay? Then you're going to drag this all the way right here, okay? Let's see if we can see how far this one is. Okay, that's good enough. So we're going to drag this out a little bit, okay, right there. All right, so now I want to give this an effect to see if it's wrapping around this binder, okay? So to do that, you got it. You go to insert, then shapes, and we're going to go to the right triangle, click on that. Now we're going to come here and just draw that. Okay, I'm going to increase it so you guys can see. I'm going to zoom. All right, so we're going to go to shape outline, no outline, right? Then go to fill. Instead of using black, we're going to use this. And now we're going to go to rotate and go to vertical. All right, vertical, I don't think so. We do horizontal, okay? Click on that, and now I want you to click on send backward. So mine was 5 when I tapped it, so I'm going to undo it so you guys can see it again. Actually undo it. So all I'm asking you to do is just take it until it goes around it. That's it. All right, so let's zoom back in out. So right there, you can see that. So what I want you to do now is to see if I can catch that end. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time with that. So I'm going to go here and just drag this. Don't group them now, okay? Wait for that. Don't group it. So I want you to just Control D, duplicate that, and drag it past the first one, go to the second one. Okay, so that line that you see around, oh, the line you see around there, the red line is giving you guidance. Okay, okay, so you have that, so you click Control D again, so now it jumps and gives you the alternate markings. Then you click that again, Control D, and that's what you have. So 1 2 3 4. Here we have 1 2 3 4 as well. Okay, all right. So next thing you want to do, you want to make sure they are all, you know, wrapping around just like the first one. Don't just select like this. If you select like this is what's going to happen. It's going to leave this behind. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So we're going to go here and just select it like that. So when you move it as a unit, just like that, right? This one, as you can see, well, let me zoom in for you so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So you can see it's not wrapping around. Okay, so all you have to do is click on it and just go to shape format and go to send backward. Just keep clicking on it until it goes to backwards. Okay, there you go. All right, so let's take it back and make sure this one also, see this one, I just cut that one, do the same thing, send backward. There you go. So you zoom back. Let's see, this one has the same issue too. You just got to look at them and see how they are. Okay, let's see, that one has, yep, that one I need to put backward too. There you go. All right, so we have those, we've settled all of those. All right, so now you can change the colors. The colors I used are like the lighter colors, so light blue, light orange, or brown, light brown. So you go to that and you go to your shape format, fill. So light blue, I went with this, and the second one I think is this, went with that. Third one I went with yellow, I think, and the fourth one I went with light green right there. So let me show you what I'm using. I was using this, the third from down, 1 2 3, the third row, well, up or down, so the third row, that's all I use. Okay, all right, so now you can name this whatever you want. Mine I named them calendar, family, work, and finance. You can put whatever you want, project, ideas, business, finance, whatever you want to put. All right, so to do that, you can just use go to insert and go to text box, click on that, and you can go and click on one of those and just type in, I'll just say calendar, okay, and just highlight that and reduce this to 14 and bold that and make it black. Okay, so the next one you do the same thing, text box, and you put, what did I put there? I think I put family, right? You highlight that, go to 14, font size, bold that, make it black. Same thing here, you go to the box, I think I put work here, highlight that. Ooh, okay, undo that, double click on that. Nope, that's not working. The beauty of life, not life, beauty of not editing my stuff, right? So make that black, go to that and go to 14, and gotta make it, then you bold it. So for me to bold it, I have to go to home and do that. Okay, then I'll go back to my shape. Okay, so the next one, you can put finance here, like I said, whatever I want to put there. Let's do, so you go to insert, text box, type on that, and you put finance. You highlight that, font size, make it 14, go to home, make it black, and make it bold. Okay, look at that, guys, are almost done, right? So the next thing we're going to do, let's see what is next over here. Okay, we're going to put these icons. Oops, I'm going to put these icons. All right. Okay, the icons, before we put the icons, I just saw something that I missed out. It's easy to do, that's fine. I'm sorry, guys. So just click on this. We want to give a drop shadow behind all this. You don't have to if you don't want to do it, okay? It's not too late to do it. So go down here and just do the middle, like bottom, sorry, do the bottom, click on that, and you can increase that and increase the blur once, and just do that for the rest of them. Okay, you can skip this, like I said, you don't have to do this part if you don't want to do it, but it's gonna give it a very nice 3D effect, as if it's, you know, coming out of the paper. See, look at it, look at the difference, right? All right, so next we want to do the insert here. So go to insert, go to icon. So with this, you must have a internet connection for this to work. Okay, all right, so now first thing I want to do is calendar, because that's our first one. So see if it's calendar gonna show up. Nope, so we gotta type it all in. All right, so we chose this, I think. All right, next one is family. We chose this. Next one is work, and we chose this. Next one is finance, so I'll just say money, and I think we chose this. All right, so you're going to insert 4, just click on that. They're all going to line up here, and they just pull them apart. So the first one is the calendar, so we put it right here, and I'm gonna give you guys a size. Let me look how this is. Good. So I'm gonna give you guys a size, so that would be 0.93 both ends. Okay, and the next one is the family, same thing. let's work. Then align them finely the way you want. And the last one is money. Okay, now you can, if you want to further reduce the size of this, it's up to you. You can do that. So now you just give them the same colors as they come with. Okay, so with the blue, I just go to fill, and I can just use the eyedropper, or I can just go based on what I used before. See that? And with this, same thing. This is the one I used, but I think I went a little bit lighter for this. Yeah, I think I went a little bit lighter for this particular one, so I'll do that. Then for the work, I did a lighter one for the work as well. I think it's only, I'll check that. I think it's the only one I did exact was the calendar. Actually, the finance I did exact as the finance. Okay. So it feels like this one, it's more, let me see, this one looks more, because of the space that was left here, this one looks more fitted than this one. This one looks more crowded. So what we can do is we can further reduce this. So let's further reduce this. If your space is big, you don't have to reduce it. Okay, let's make it bigger a little bit. Okay, so let's see what size that is. So 0.8. So let's just do the rest of them 0.8. Okay, all right, it's looking good. And this 0.8 as well. Okay, so you can finally adjust them the way you want. Okay, right there. And this one, I think I didn't really adjust it. Okay, so that looks good, guys. You think we're done? Nah, one more thing. So you're gonna do the drop shadows on this too. So go here and you just do right offset, and you increase that and give this just a little bit right there, and you go to this and you increase, you do the same thing right here, you increase that, and you go to the briefcase, the same thing, increase that. The last one, the money, off right, increase that. Okay, how are we looking? Looking good? Okay, so right here you can say we're done, because we've done everything, you know, that looks similar to this. Oops. All right, so we've done everything that is similar to this, and you can go and preview this by going to that and look at it. It looks good. So if you want to end the tutorial here, you can. If you want to go further to add the calendar like I did, I can show you guys how to do those too. All right, let's see. So to add this calendar in, oh, not here. I will have to go to my OneNote to show you guys. So to add this calendar, I used a different software which is called Inkscape to import the PDF calendar onto my OneNote, onto my punch hole planner, and you guys can do that if you guys want. I'm going to give you guys the link to download this planner, this calendar that I use, this 2020. So I'll show you guys exactly how I did it, but first you want to save your work. Okay, so to save your work, just close this. So to save your work, I want you to go to File and go to Export, and now go to Create. So here you can choose where you want to export this to or save this. Let me go to YouTube tutorial, and I'll just call this it's a brown punch hole towards punch hole binder. Alright, just click publish. Okay, so it's saved. Now we want to go to Inkscape. If you don't have Inkscape, you can go to www. So I'll take you to that. So you go to inkscape.org. So that's it, inkscape.org, and you just download it. Okay, it's a free software, 100% free. It's an equivalent to Illustrator. Okay, so you just go and you download that right there, and you can follow me. Okay, so I'm going to open it. You can use any other software you want to use, or you don't even have to use the calendar. You can start designing yours from here. You can start designing what you want to design from here, like I did. Did I use it already? I think so. Like I did here. You can start designing what you want to do, whatever you want to design. Because with this, it's just a simple design that I make. It's a simple design that I make. So it's weekly right here. You have the appointment. Oh my gosh, this Inkscape is like going on steroids. Alright, so here you have the sticky notes, and you have the to-do list, and you have the notes here. Okay, make today count. Alright, so, and you can do clickables here if you want to do it within OneNote. Okay, alright, so let's go back to Inkscape. So this is the Inkscape. If you see something like this, all you have to do is just go here and go to document property and just click show page border. So untick that and go here and just cancel it. So now we want to bring this into this page. Again, if you don't have to do this, you don't have to do it. Okay, it's for people who want to go the extra mile to put the calendar on their punch hole binder, because as it is right here, the tutorial is done. This is an extra step. You don't have to take it. Okay, so now you go to your wherever you save this. I saved this on that YouTube tutorial, so I'm just going to go to brown punch hole right here. Now just drag it. What I do is just click OK. Alright, so do not drag this, okay? Don't drag it. Just see what I'm doing here. I'm just pushing up and it comes down. Then I just click the plus sign on my key and it's going to bring it forward for me. Okay, do not drag it, because for some reason if you drag this, it just gives it some weird. Let me see what happens. Wow, nothing happens this time. I think it's on the other one. For some reason when I dragged it on my other planner that I made with the rings, it changed the color of the rings totally, so I stopped dragging them. All right, so you can drag this, then that's fine. All right, so now I want to include the calendar. Okay, so I'm gonna go look for the calendar. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it down below for you guys to use. So let me look for that. Okay, so it's right here. I'm gonna use the PDF one. So I drag that in here, click OK. Just wait for it. Yeah, it gives me this not responding thing. Hope the new update they're gonna make is gonna fix that. So use the minus sign on your key and just go back, so you can be able to click on the 2020, so you can drag this, so you can make it smaller. So I'm holding shift and control on my keyboard, and my arrow here is going to one of these arrows here, and I'm just going to drag this in. Okay, then I'll take this and just move the 2020 in. You can make it a full one, or you can make it smaller like I made mine by holding shift and control and still dragging this in, and then drag that all the way. And you can put your name here, your logo, or whatever I want to put here, you can do that. While this is selected, I want you to go to the black right here and just click on it. I want to change that color so you see it's done black. Okay, and now we can press plus. You can look at it, see that? So whatever I want to put here, you can. So right now I can just go and put writing. You can just call this my, and I'll use scriptina. I'll use that, and I can just color this whatever I want to. I can use oh, let's use OneNote color. How about that? I think it's right here. Can say my, and I duplicate that by going to this duplicate selected object up here. See? Okay, and it's duplicated. I use this arrow right here, so I can drag it down, and I can just say my, click on this A here and go back here, take that out and just say my planner, whatever I want to say. Okay, oh, I lost my my font. Alright, I can get it back. So go here and just type that again and use the select tool, grab it and you put it there, and you can just extend it if you want. Just put it there, and you can change the color to, let's give it this shiny brown right here. Okay, so my planner, whatever you want to put, this is just me putting whatever. Okay, and then your logo can come here if you have a logo, and you done, then you can just highlight everything I don't know why it's not highlighting. Just highlight everything. Okay, good. And now you go to export right here. You don't go to save, you go to export. Okay, go to export and make sure the selection is selected. Don't use custom. Selection is selected, and you go to export as. Export as, and you go to, and you select this again, and I just say completed. Punch hole binder, and I just click save, and it's going to save as a PNG. Alright, so you did that. All you have to do is click export. If you don't click export, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, you have to click export. So you click on that, and now you have that. So you can come now to your OneNote, and I'm just going to show you how to put this in here. So let's create another page here, and you can go through insert and go through printout and do all of that, but I don't like doing that. I just go to my file, my folder here, and I go to my where I saved it as, and I go to completed punch hole, and I just click and I drag, boom, right there. So it's going to appear right here, and all I have to do now is just click on that and just adjust. Okay, I just adjust. Grab it from here, hold your Alt key, and you just freely drop it there. You can extend it if you want, you can raise it high if you want, because that's why I like to take this out, this date, take it out, so I can give it a full extension. Hold your Alt key, and then you just drag it all the way. Now while I'm holding the Alt key, I'm just going to right click, and I'm going to go to set as picture background, set picture as background, and boom, there you go. Alright guys, this is the end of the tutorial, and if you have any question, let me know. Leave me your comments down below, leave me a thumbs up, and share this video if you really like it, and I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you will get that notification when I put new videos up. Thank you guys for joining me in this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from this, and I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you, and God bless. Have a nice day. Bye bye.